Welcome to our video on how to make the most out of your vacation in the Philippines. This beautiful country is known for its stunning beaches, delicious cuisine, and friendly locals. In this video, we'll be sharing with you some of our top 25 tips and recommendations for making the most out of your time in the Philippines. From the must-see attractions to the best local food, we've got you covered. So sit back, relax, and join us as we take you on a journey through the best of what the Philippines has to offer. Let's get started. Number 1. Planning. The Philippines is a beautiful country with numerous attractions and offers you the best in the place. However, it is important to already plan and know the places you want to visit, and on what days according to your trip. This is an important part of the planning process so that you don't waste time during your trip thinking about where to go or when to go. Planning also includes you to know about the local currency, the local language, and how you are going to travel through the country. Number 2. Best time to visit. The Philippines attracts a lot of tourists during the dry months, that is, between November to April. It is highly recommended to travel during these months as it would allow you to view the more beautiful spots of the country and allow access to some remote islands or areas of the country. It is not advisable to visit the country during the summer months as the temperatures during this time are at its peak and could make you feel uncomfortable throughout the trip. Number 3. Know the language. The Philippines has around 120 to 180 languages and dialects that include Filipino, English, and Spanish. Even though English is spoken in the region, there are a large number of locals who would prefer to interact in their national language, that is, Filipino. So it is important to know a little basic language before you travel to the country as it could come in handy or when needed. Number 4. Choose the best hotels. While the country provides you with numerous hotels with world-class facilities, it is an integral part of your trip to choose your hotel. Everyone has this question in mind of where to stay in the Philippines. Choose your hotels based on your budget and also its location. It is important to keep in mind factors like cost, facilities, and distance from the places you want to visit, as well as how you will travel in the country. Some recommended hotels for an amazing stay in the Philippines are Candare Resort, Club Paradise Palawan, and Blue Palawan Beach Club. Number 5. Always keep enough cash. Being one of the major tourist attractions, millions of people storm the country every year. It is really important to know about the currency and keep enough amount of cash with you. Though you can pay off using your cards or through other online payment methods, but many locals prefer taking cash in return for the goods. So, know about the currency and carry a good amount of cash that could come handy anytime throughout your trip. Number 6. Use public transport. The Philippines is a huge country with a wide range of attractions. Thus, it would be very expensive if you travel through the place in a hired car or in a taxi. It is highly recommended to make use of public transport like buses or the metro that will help you save your money and time. The public transport will easily carry you to places you want to go in a hassle-free manner. Number 7. Taste the local food. While you visit any country in any part of the world, food forms an integral part of your trip. It is very important to get into those streets of the place and dig in the local food. While you enjoy the delicious meals in fancy and expensive restaurants, you must try the local food of the place from local or small stores that will provide you with the best quality and delicious homemade like local dishes. Some of the most famous local food that you must try in the Philippines are chicken adobo, balut, and kare. Number 8. Keep shopping till you can. Shopping is an escape from the place that helps you discover the culture and traditions of wherever you are. While in the Philippines there are a number of places where you can empty those wallets of yours and carry the goods as a part of the beautiful memories you create on your trip. The Philippines offer you numerous shopping places, some of the best being Manila, Cebu City, and Boracay Island City Mall. The Philippines is a beautiful country with spectacular landscapes and scenic beauties. The lush green surroundings with a cool and calm environment, welcoming locals, and an exciting vibe in the air. Number 9. Know where not to go. There's a big change going on right now in the Philippines under the current government. This has led to some definite no-go areas in the Philippines. Make sure you ask if there are any around when you arrive at your destination. Number 10. Filipinos are lovely. In general, Filipino people are lovely and there's a chilled-out vibe in most of the tourist areas. Say hello, be friendly, and interact as you would anywhere. Number 11. Don't try to fit in too many places. There are many beautiful places to go in the Philippines. Try visiting Palawan for starters, then Bohol, Siargao, and Cebu. Don't try to fit in too many places to a short amount of time. You need at least 5 days in each location to have enough time to get there, enjoy, and relax. and get out again without stressing about flight and ferry connections. If you do too much island hopping, you'll be worrying too much about connections to be able to enjoy a place. Number 12. The Philippines beaches are some of the best in the world. Take your camera and prepare to be amazed. Our number 1 travel tip for the Philippines would be to explore as many of the beaches as possible and wherever you're staying. There are definitely some hidden gems to be found. Number 13. Cockfighting is normal. Don't be surprised if you see cockfighting in the smaller villages and cities. It's a way of life here, and locals will spend a lot of time preparing their cock for the brawl. It's normal to see them stood or sat outside their houses holding their roosters tight. Number 14. Be prepared for the rains. Study the weather and make sure you're going at a good time of year if you want those postcard perfect beach shots. February 2018 was not a good time to be in the Philippines, yet February 2015 was an absolute dream. Number 15. Go snorkeling. Snorkeling in the Philippines is some of the best we've ever done anywhere. Do it, or go one better, and use the opportunity to learn to scuba dive. If you're serious about scuba diving, there are some great live-aboard experiences to try out. Number 16. Use the jeepneys. If you want the cheapest transport possible, then use the local jeepney buses. Everyone piles in, pretty much on top of each other, and they stop every minute or so to let people in and out. It takes ages to get anywhere, but it's cheap and it's what the locals do. This is one of the top Philippines travel tips if you want to save some money on your trip. Number 17. Travel around. You need to spend a good chunk of time in the Philippines. Each island is quite different to another and known for different Philippines activities. In Boracay, it's all about the nightlife. In Palawan, the beaches. In Bohol, it's the chocolate hills. And out in the ocean, it's all about the scuba. Number 18. Don't leave without going on a tricycle. There are lots of different modes of transport in the Philippines for all different occasions. Tricycle was often used on the way to and from the airport. A tricycle is a motorbike with a carriage attached, great for transporting your luggage. Number 19. Hire local drivers and do local tours. As soon as you start doing tours and taxi rides with companies with huge marketing budgets, you start paying more for the experience. Support local entrepreneurialism and book tours and taxis locally so you can save money. And make sure the money goes to the right place too. You can always do TripAdvisor checks when you're there if you're worried about safety at all. Here's one of my Philippines travel tips to help you make friends. Ask other travelers in the hostel. Number 20. Power outages are common. Don't be surprised if you wake up and your stuff hasn't charged. Power outages are common in the Philippines. Top Philippines travel tip. Get yourself a good external charger for battery emergencies. Number 21. Take a dry bag. We would say one of the most important Philippines travel tips is to take a dry bag, or buy one when you're there. Chances are that at some point you'll be on a boat, and you'll be with your phone. Number 22. Religion is strong here. Most Filipinos are Catholic, and strongly Catholic at that. Don't make jokes about religion or say anything negative. Not that you would, of course, but in this list of Philippines travel tips I just wanted to give you a warning. Number 23. Don't be picky in food. You shouldn't be picky in food because if you don't give that dish a chance, you might be missing a whole different world before you. The Philippines is home to a variety of unique dishes that you should definitely try. One of the rights of foreigners when visiting the country is trying out a balot. The balot is a boiled duck's egg that has a duck fetus inside. Some foreigners don't like it, others do. But who knows which fits you? You'll only know if you try. Number 24. Don't forget to give tips and be nice. A server's job in a day is very tiring, and their salaries would probably not be close to half or fourth of your total salary. Giving them extra tips will not only help them out a bit in their tiring job, but it could also give you a better service. Most of them may already be having a tough day, and they don't need another tough customer to make it worse, or else they might just mess with your orders. Filipinos are nice people to those who appreciate their efforts. They also tend to remember those who have been nice to them. So, paying a bit more than what the menu required is not really a waste of money. When you are a nice person, the restaurants could be so nice to you that they can give you discounts or even souvenirs when you are about to leave the country. Number 25. Don't forget your camera. The Philippines is literally packed with different inspiring societal stories that your camera can offer. From beautiful sceneries to perfect imagery of industrialization and development, this country can offer you picture-perfect settings. When you travel from one place to another, it is quite essential to treasure them through the lens. They say when you capture smiles and sceneries, you don't just capture a frozen image, but you also capture the memory that is in it. Imagine forgetting your camera in a splendid trip. Would you allow to leave the places minus the souvenir of tangible memories? Thanks for watching our video on how to make the most out of your vacation in the Philippines. We hope you found our tips and recommendations helpful, and that you have an amazing time exploring all that this beautiful country has to offer. Remember to take your time, be open to new experiences, and make sure to try some of the delicious local food. Don't forget to also take lots of pictures and make some unforgettable memories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.